The Earth is home to roughly 7 billion people with diverse cultures and languages. But despite our differences, we are all linked by business. We all eat, shop, and dream of owning something. And most of us work. All businesses must have supervisors to function. Supervisors oversee the work of others to accomplish the objectives of the business. They represent both management to the workers and the workers to management. Welcome to SuperVision. I'm Gemmy Allen, and I'll be your guide through this SuperVision class. Welcome to SuperVision, Lesson 8, Selecting and Training the Best. Athletic coaches select and train team members while creating strategies for winning games. In like manner, supervisors in all types of organizations are responsible for the human resources in their departments. Selecting competent, high-performing employees capable of sustaining their performance over the long run is a competitive advantage to the organization. The selection process consists of forecasting employment needs, recruiting candidates, interviewing applicants, and hiring employees. After employees are hired, they enter an orientation program to be formally introduced to their jobs. In order to meet new challenges, even the best educated employees need to increase and adapt their skills. So to improve productivity, companies improve work methods, and supervisors train employees. Supervisors understand that one of the most important resources in organizations, if not the most important, is human resources. Most organizations use a funneling approach to selection, where more informal tools and procedures are used initially to reduce the pool of candidates to a manageable number of individuals who may then be put through a more extensive assessment process. Common initial screening devices include resumes, application blanks, and reference checks, which are generally used to identify and exclude obvious misfits or poor performers from further consideration. Another initial screening device is the informal meeting or phone interview, which is often used to allow organizational members direct interaction with potential candidates. While these initial screening devices have a useful place in the overall selection process, more formal assessment methods have a proven track record of helping organizations build high-quality workforces by identifying individuals who will perform effectively, achieve results, and make important contributions on the job. Choice of assessments begins with the job analysis. Specifically, assessments are developed to measure the most critical tasks or knowledge, skills, and abilities resulting from the job analysis for a given job. Next, the job description serves as a basis for interviewing candidates and orienting new employees. A job description typically outlines the necessary skills, training, and education needed by a potential employee. It will spell out duties and responsibilities of the job. Once a job description is prepared, it can serve a basis for training a new employee and finally in the evaluation of job performance. Training simply refers to the process of acquiring the essential skills required for a certain job. It targets specific goals, for instance, operating certain machine or system. Career development, on the other hand, puts emphasis on broad skills which are applicable in a wide range of situations. This includes decision making, thinking creatively, and managing people. For training to be effective, employees should be convinced that it is important to them. Supervisors can encourage participation by providing an open communication environment. Ask employees for their comments and suggestions on training issues. Repeat key points and ask employees to explain or restate what has been presented to reinforce the information as well as to spot gaps in understanding. If the training is effective, employees will be able to demonstrate that they have the skill and knowledge to perform their tasks. The following scenario may seem old, but the information is still relevant today. Use it to model your own philosophy of management.
This will adjust the speed. And that way we'll speed it up and that way we'll slow it down. But this cotter pin right here locks it in place.
I see. So the machine can't be readjusted.
Yeah, right, or slip out of adjustment.
Well, what happens if I remove the pin and adjust the machine?
Well, I wouldn't do that because it's set at the best rate right now. You see, if you go any slower, you can't make standard. And if you speed it up, it's going to cause excess wear and you're going to affect quality too. Something bothering you?
I don't know. It's just that the others in the lunchroom were saying that I could get more incentive by speeding up the machine.
Yeah, I know it's been done, but Sue, I don't recommend it.
Well, they said it didn't lower quality and that maintenance was going to be done anyway.
Yeah, I'm sure they must feel that way, but Sue, I read a report on that with the people that make this machine, and it showed greater template wear when the machine is run at a higher rate of speed.
I see.
Something's still bothering you. Well, look, if you need to speed it up for a short period of time, like when we're up against a deadline or something, well, that's okay, but check with me first so I can keep a closer check on the machine, because I don't want you to have any machine troubles. And I don't want you to get out of toleration either, because, well, then you'll have the shapers and assemblers down on your throat.
Okay.
Something's still bothering you.
Sometimes I just don't understand. Maybe I haven't got the right picture. But it seems like I'm stuck in the middle of a tug of war.
Sue, we need to talk some more about this. Why don't you come on to my office? Sue, I wanted to talk more in private about this. Of course, I'd tell every one of them the same thing.
Well, it seems like there's a battle going on, and I'm stuck right in the middle.
And that's just the point. You don't have to be. Look, in 8 weeks, you'll be joining the union. That's the rule. I live with it. I even enforce it. It's part of my job.
But the company, don't you want me to be on your side?
As far as your job performance is concerned, yes.
But some people think the company wants more than that.
Like your soul? Yeah, I know. I hear the talk, too. Look, Sue, I should tell you that when I first got here, it was very tough getting cooperation. You see, the previous plant management, well, they simply tightened the screws whenever the workers got balky. They looked at the worker as an enemy. We have workers here now who still carry around those memories. I have a hard time getting across that my only concern is doing my job and them doing theirs. You know, I really don't care where they put their loyalty. You can't rule a man's sentiments.
But this machine thing, this is real conflict. That's your business, isn't it?
Yes, it sure is my business, and yes, there's a conflict, but none that can't be resolved. Look, Sue, there's more to this than meets the eye. What the others probably didn't tell you is that I've talked to all of them about this before, too. It's one of those carryovers, you know? It's not macho to let on that you're cooperating with the management. But I'll tell you something. I haven't seen any speed-up settings in a long time. And that tells me something.
I see. I think I got the picture now. Thanks, Mr. Burns.
And really, I'm proud of those people. And I think that deep down, they're proud of their record, too. Hey, Sue, have you thought about joining the bowling team?
Yeah, they asked me about it.
You ought to do it. It's a lot of fun. I bowl with them sometimes. When they need a sub. Oh, you ready to go back to work?
Ready.
You saw in this lesson of selecting and training that good supervisors spend a lot of time planning the interview in order to select the best employee for the job. Training presents a prime opportunity to expand the knowledge base of all employees. When employees gain the necessary skills and knowledge, they become self-reliant and require little guidance as they perform their tasks. The supervisor can depend on the employee's decision to give quality output. With this lesson, we've shown you selecting and training the best. Try to relate what you read and discuss to your own real experiences at work, in the classroom, on the athletic field, and at home. Coming up in the 9th lesson, we'll start studying leading. This has been SuperVision Lesson 8, Selecting and Training the Best. I'm Gemmy Allen, and I look forward to guiding you each step of the way as you determine your own philosophy of management.